It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Worthy. Johnson is out there with Scott. Then there's Divac, and it's Perkins in at the power forward position. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Grant. Jordan's got the first basket of the game for the Bulls. Here's Scott. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Shot's good by Pippen.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Johnson surveying the floor. Over Paxson. Johnson's shot is off. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Lakers. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Cartwright. Outside for Pippen. Shoots. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. Here's Johnson. Pass to Scott. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
For 3, Paxson connects from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 9. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Worthy. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Perkins with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jordan outside. Pippen against Worthy. Michael Jordan on the wing. Pass to Pippen. Uncovered. And Divac pulls it down. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the dunk by Worthy.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Jordan. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on James Worthy. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Lakers trail by 7. Scott the pass to Worthy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Chicago making some changes. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. Livingston comes in for Horace Grant. And Hodges subbed in for Michael Jordan. And then for the Lakers, Thompson, he's checked in for Divac. Green comes in for Sam Perkins. And Drew subbed in for Scott. And he makes the first but misses the second. Ahead, here's Livingston. Finishes the break with a slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Drew. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Up top, Worthy. Pass to Teagle. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Back to Worthy. Over Armstrong. The 19-footer is on the money. Worthy's got 5 now.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here he goes. And Hodges kicks to Pippen. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 6. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And he knocks down the first one. Hobson's checked in for the Bulls. He's perfect from the line this time. Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Purdue. Deep 2 from Pippen. Again, Chicago.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Tries the spin move. Worthy outside. Here's Drew for the 3. And Pippen pulls it down. Hobson passes to Armstrong. And here's Purdue. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They get it again. Pass to Drew. And the shot no good, a bit short. Now Armstrong. He has yet to score. Here's Hobson. Outside for Pippen. Releases. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
With 1 on the clock. No good on the shot. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got P.J. Armstrong. Livingston is out there with Purdue. Then there's Hobson. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 10. Jordan comes with the double team. Johnson outside. The rebound by Purdue.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Teagle following the basket by Michael Jordan. Jordan with the steal. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here's Armstrong. Nothing on the board. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson. Shooting 1.
Bulls making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Washington's checked in. Lakers trail by 11. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Hodges checked in for Brown. Smith checked in for the Lakers. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Armstrong.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Drew's checked in.
Substitution, number 10, Larry Drew.
Here's Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Johnson.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Jordan with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here is Hodges. Still yet to score. Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Over Johnson. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Teagle the pass to Drew. Over Armstrong. That one off the back iron and out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Lakers trail by 11. Knocks it loose. Here's Armstrong. And the layup is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Thompson sends it back. Green in the post. Armstrong with it. Pass to Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Some changes for the Lakers. Divac comes in for Thompson. And it's Scott in for Drew. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shoots from the elbow. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Pass to Teagle. Outside, Scott. Clock at 6. Teagle the pass to Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Lakers trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue. Grant comes in for Livingston. Pippen's checked in for Hodges. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. The Lakers also making some changes. Perkins comes in for Green. And James Worthy is subbed in for Magic Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. No good from Grant.
2 minutes remaining.
And Worthy has got it here for L.A. 15-point game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. Drew's checked in for the Lakers.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Johnson.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Team foul. At the line.
That free throw missing.
Larry Drew taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Bulls leading by 17. Paxson kicks to Jordan. Rebound the Lakers. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. To the inside. The kick out to Scott. From outside the arc. The rebound by Cartwright. Outside Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Pippen's got 11 points.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Count that one.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Personal foul. Team is in penalty.
And the first one at the line is good. Green, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Drew, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Chicago leading by 20. Here's Jordan. .34 seconds left here in the second. Another shot, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 24 points.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Worthy feeling it out a bit. Over Jordan. Worthy with the bucket. He has 7. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. It's Pippen on the wing. Jordan right side. 1 second left. And so it's Chicago controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
The Bulls leading by 20. So the Lakers 5 right now. Perkins is out there with Worthy. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Scott, and it's Divac in at the 5 down low. Worthy down low. Pippen on him. Pass to Divac. Jordan against Johnson. Over Jordan. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Grant with a screen on Johnson. Jordan. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Jordan's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Chicago. Outside Worthy. Pass to Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. And it's 9 points for Magic Johnson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Johnson. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Pippen. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
First one falls for. And Johnson drops them both. Bulls leading by 18. Left side, Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
Bulls shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Johnson against Paxson. Here's Divac. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
And that's going to be a travel.
Lakers ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Lakers trail by 19. Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Johnson's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. For 3, Pippen. Here's Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Johnson can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 21. Pass to Grant. Michael Jordan on the wing. 16 feet away. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. No good from Perkins.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Johnson against Paxson. On the wing, Scott. No one near him. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Scott's got his first points in this one. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Purdue's checked in for the Bulls. The Lakers also with the sub. Green, he's checked in for Perkins. And Chicago has possession. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls.
At the line for Chicago, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Worthy. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Second team foul.
Chicago leading by 23. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Worthy dishes to Green. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Paxson. The tray. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Lakers ball.
Bulls on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingspan, Pippen is an exceptional defender. Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Cartwright. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Hodges checked in for the Bulls. Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Teagle comes in for Johnson. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Cartwright against Thompson. Teagle lays it up and banks it in.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Purdue the pass to Paxson. Here's Hodges. Here's Cartwright. Lakers with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Scott, good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Pass to Purdue. Out left to the wing. Purdue with a screen on Scott. Hodges misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. Hobson comes in for Pippen. And the Lakers also making a switch. Drew's checked in. Now Grant. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the dunk by Grant.
And very strong at just under 7 feet tall. Grant loves using that to his advantage inside.
Now here's Worthy. He's guarded closely. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's Cartwright. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back to the action in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Livingston is out there with Purdue. Then it's B.J. Armstrong. Then there's Brown. And it's King at the 5. Roam in the paint. Here are the Lakers with the ball.
Chicago foul. B.J.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Green, the pass to Johnson. Here's Teagle. Trying to get open is Thompson. The shot off that time. Good D by Jordan. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Teagle, guarded by Paxson. The open shot by Johnson, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so here is Chicago. No good from Paxson. Johnson inside. He's covered by Grant, and it goes down 2 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now here's Jordan. The Lakers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So for the Bulls, Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. And then for Los Angeles, Eldon Campbell. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Scott in for Teagle. Now here's Johnson. Here's Scott. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you. And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Johnson against Armstrong. Johnson outside. Over Armstrong. Misses off the left iron.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Pippen finds Grant over Green. Kicks it out to Jordan. Wide open look, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 43 points.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Now, here's Scott. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Lottie Divac checked in for Campbell. Perkins comes in for Green, and Worthy subbed in for Washington. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Worthy. Johnson with a screen on Pippen. Worthy against Pippen. The shot's good from Worthy.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And Worthy has got it here for Los Angeles. Top of the key. The rebound by Purdue. Purdue's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jordan. Here's Armstrong. And it's Pippen in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Worthy, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. Armstrong kicks to Jordan. Over Scott. The Lakers with the rebound. Rebound by Armstrong. Perkins gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Jordan. And it's in there. Jordan's got 50 points.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. Chicago making some changes. Cartwright comes in for Purdue, and it's Paxson in for Armstrong. And he can't hit the second.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just 1 miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now, here's Pippen. Jordan down low. Scott's there. No good from Jordan. The Lakers with the ball. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 52 points.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Now, here's Scott. Here's Johnson. Back to Scott. The 3. And it's Cartwright with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Jordan's got 54 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jordan against Johnson. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Johnson.
16 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. It's Jordan with the try. The shot missing.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Paxson. 3rd personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Michael Jordan.